And I want to start with this. First, I live in a different house, a nicer house, which, is a blessing for me and my family. I'm sorry, I'm shooting this off my iPhone. So I usually have another camera and pad, but it's early in the morning, getting ready to go to the gym. I still do that. And then also, I graduated from my undergrad program, and then I began a MBA program. So that's what I'm currently doing. I just started in August, September right now. So I'm in my first week of the MBA program, month of the MBA program, and just doing that right now. And let's see what else. Still read, but majority of what I read is like MBA material. I'm reading some books on my own that I want to run past y'all later. But I wanted to talk about one of the videos that's on my page, and it's social media. Because, guys, I have been struggling. I'm going to be 100% transparent. After I deleted all my social media accounts, really deleted them, I stayed off social media for about, 60 days. No social media, nothing, right? I ended up recreating those accounts and started the same friends were there, added them from the bottom, added them from nothing, and started, the social media thing again. Facebook. At first it was just Instagram, but then it grew to Facebook for like my mom and like my family back east and stuff. So I had a social media, right? And still do right now. And my thought process was behind it was like, oh, that was a good break. That was a good break. Let me get back on, and I think I'm ready to use it sparingly and all this other stuff. So I began I would use social media for about an hour a day, right? Sometimes, you set those little reminders on your phone. But what I realized is that, with iPhone, you can just go over that hour. You can say like, oh, I want to use it 15 minutes. And I would do that very seldomly, but I would do it. And then sometimes when I didn't have anything to do, this would be like once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, I would binge on social media. Like I would just disconnect that shit. Disconnect it and just be on it. Just be binging on it, because I think that, one, I wasn't using it a lot during the week. And then like if it's on the weekend and I have some free time, I would just be using it all the time, so it got to the point where, it didn't have any impediments on my life. Like I was still getting everything I wanted to do done, but I started feeling like I was slipping right back into the old habit loops that I was doing. So I'm doing another experiment, and it's definitely an experiment for me, with a hypothesis that so not only social media, but YouTube and digital media is taking, how do I want to say this, is lowering the trajectory of what we could accomplish in life. And I mean that with all sincerity. I think that, yes, you can be great using all these platforms, but would you be as great? So my goal in this experiment is to, I'm always doing some weird stuff, and I like to be transparent with y'all. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm off social media and I'm secretly using it. That's not what I want to do. Like, I just want you to know that I really struggle with, going on and off social media like a lot of people in my generation and people in the lower generation do. So I'm just being upfront with that. But my goal is to not use YouTube. So like surfing YouTube, I'm gonna put this on YouTube, but surfing YouTube, the news, these are things that I like, that are my touch points. I like to watch the news every morning, right? The news and social media or video games. I have an Xbox over here. Let me tell you something about that Xbox over there. I threw away all of my Xbox games, and I'm trying to find healthier outlets to spend my time on. Like, I didn't even play video games a lot. I could play like maybe 1 hour every 3 days or something like that, or maybe even 2 days. But at 32, I didn't like where it was taking me. I didn't like that, I was spending my time on something that was so unproductive. Like if I wanted to go like ride a motorcycle, or like go work on my bike, or go work on my car, or go organize the garage or do something that's more therapeutic, but then also I get something out of it in productivity. Like the game, I don't get any productivity out of that. It's all virtual. And I feel the same about social media. Like I don't get any productivity out of it. So this is day 2, right? And sorry, I got pre-workout. I'm taking pre-workout. It's all in my face. So this is day 2. And I want to tell you all something. It's been pretty challenging. The first day, I don't know what it's like to have like a serious drug addiction, but I felt a lot of those effects. Like I felt like this anxiety, like this extreme anxiety of not like using any screen. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I doing? Like, especially at night. It's the roughest at night. Let's see. That was extremely difficult. This is day 2. Oh, I noticed another thing. Since I got extremely bored, right? Because you don't have those that can't play the game, can't hop on like social media real quick, can't do these things. I was extremely bored, and you know what I started doing? I started studying more. I started reading my textbooks more because it made my textbooks seem even more interesting, or talking to my fiance, or playing with my son. So those are positive things, but it was dealing with this. I had a lot of negative emotions behind them. So this is day 2. I'm waking up. I'm getting ready to go to the gym, getting ready to ride my bike. I got some things to do that I want to do today, like clean and do some vehicle maintenance, and just get my house correct. Like I said, new place. I might show y'all that one day. And then really get back to creating content for y'all, because that's something that I really enjoy doing, and I haven't been doing it. Like I've been, hiding behind school, and not only school, but just like distractions. You know what I mean? Distractions. So here's to this video. Peace.